Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei Crypto and today we're doing the Sunday show. So thank you all for tuning in. We have just got a new member on the show. If you do want to become a member, the link is always in the description and I've put it in the live chat as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember, anything I say during this live show is not financial advice. I'm only here sharing my own thoughts for entertainment and educational purposes only. So please do not trade based on anything I said. Please do your own research. You will not learn just by following anyone. You'll probably lose. It's probably not right for you. There's a lot of different factors for every single person investing. I'm just here to share my journey with you. Let's make sure we are all good. We've got audio and everything. Let me just check. Live chat. Yes, we do. We're all okay. So thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button if you've just tuned in. Please do subscribe. We are going to be looking at XRP, XLM, a few cryptocurrencies. We're going to be looking really at that 50% correction that we said this time last week, that and it did occur the day after. So we are I don't want to say happy, but we kind of are because we got some. I got new entries. It's always nice to be right about something, but it obviously hurts a lot of people. A lot of people got liquidated, but that's the reason we kept putting those videos out there. And that's why we kept saying be prepared for a 50% correction, because if you're not, then you will make emotional decisions. You will sell out at the bottom, you won't expect it. If you're in a trade, you might get liquidated, and hopefully we prevented a lot of people from getting liquidated. Again, that's not financial advice, that's just me saying be prepared for a 50% correction. We've seen lots of 50% corrections before. That is something that I can very easily say. And not get into any trouble for, and that's why I kept saying it, be prepared for 50% correction. I wasn't saying sell all your position, I wasn't telling you what to do, I was just telling you the most important thing, which is being prepared. And I guess that's what our show's mainly about. I don't want, this show's never meant to be do this, buy this is the best coin. It's always about looking at the charts, it's always about taking the emotion out of it, it's always about being prepared for any situation. There's the support. If it holds support, then be prepared for it to go to this level next. If it falls below support, be prepared for this area here where traders might take advantage of it, or where you can see a big gap in prices and the order book, and it can drop 20% from this level. It's always being prepared for every different scenario, putting yourself in the best place to take advantage of every scenario, to learn about how charts work, to learn about controlling emotions, and that's why the last thing I want. That's why I get a little bit annoyed when people ask me in the comments, is this a good buy? Shall I buy this? What do you what level shall I buy? It's not about that. That's not what the show's about. And hopefully over time we educate people that join the family that that's not what it's about. I'm not here to tell you what's the best coin to buy, and I'm not here to tell you what level to take profits, what level to buy. It's all about understanding your own position, learning about controlling your emotions, using charts to maybe that is a tool in the toolbox to help you on your journey of investing, and understanding how the market works. And that's why we're here every Sunday, trying to educate, trying to get value out of the family. Everyone helps each other. That's why the family is great. So thank you everyone for tuning in. It's another show, another Sunday evening show. And what do we have for you today? We have the XRP chart. I mean, if you look at, we've got a very kind super chat coming in. Here we go. Wow.
Daniel Martinez donated $5 through a super chat. Thanks for all the information. Appreciate the channel.
It means a lot, Daniel Martinez. Thank you very much for that very supportive comment. It means so much for everyone watching, taking time out their day to tune in on a Sunday evening to my show. Thanks to Martyn, who's allowed me to be part of his channel. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love doing what I do. And it's a pleasure to be here. So Martinez, thank you very much. I'm very happy you enjoy all the information. So we've got XRP's chart here. If we go onto the daily candles, we can. Oh, I've put the wrong thing there. Excuse me. Let me bring our charts back. There we go. I apologize. We have where have we gone? The daily chart here. I apologize. Here we go. The daily candle, the day that it all went to plan, or the day that we were expecting for a while, that took us 50% down, was Monday, the day after the stream. And what occurred is, if you take it from the high to the low, depending on exchanges, this is not actually, I'm not looking at an exchange, I'm looking at sort of the average prices. You're looking at a 48% correction. On some exchanges there was a 53% correction, 50% correction. So on the official, what I like to trade off, which is the averages, which is not skewed by exchanges, there's a 48% correction. However, in the most likely scenario, everyone's holding their XRP on an exchange, and that actually went below a 50% correction. Even if it's a 49% correction, I don't think that takes away from the point of I heard some people in the comment section, the trolls, saying, "Where's the 50% correction? It was only a 48.5% correction. Does it really make a difference?" On some exchanges, it was down 60% with the wick. So yeah, I mean, we can ignore those trolls. We don't have time for that. But you can see on Monday, we had this very, very aggressive move to downside, which was actually bought up. And again, if you looked at the video on Sunday, what level we were looking at was a 786 in the 2021. That's around $1.80. This is the range we were looking at, the bull market support level, the three levels of support that we've been eyeing up. 170, 181, $2. That's the area we've been targeting, and that's the area that we've been hit bang in the middle, bang in the average. The 183 level was hit, the 178 was hit, and that's the level of support we were looking at. And you can see how quickly it bounced up. I mean, even if someone just bought at those levels within the day, you're already up 54%. That's a 54% trade there and then. That's why I love buying at support. And I've always had this idea where I always have support levels or areas where I'm comfortable buying. And sometimes there's a reaction. And instead of trading, I used to trade a lot, very high stress, need a lot of time monitoring it. I used to trade a lot. However, what I do now with my trades is not leverage trading and buying at those levels, although that would have been amazing, taking a break from trading. What I do instead with a lot of my stock positions or my crypto position is when I have a nice level of support that I want to buy at, that I have my limit order set up at, for example, 182 in this scenario, I will buy at that level, intending for it to be a long-term position. However, if in that day I see that position I've just bought at go up 50%, 45% on some occasions on stocks, 20%, 10%, 15% in a day, I like to take profit, because seeing a 50% move in a day, a 25%, 30% move in a day, I like to take profit, because that's a very significant amount of money, or percentage gain. So when I put these limit orders in 182, I'm happy to hold it long term. However, if it's a reaction because it's a level of support, I am also happy to take that profit within that day, because it's gone up so fast and it's reacted from a level. So I take the majority out because I'm very happy with a 50% move to the upside. And then if it comes back down, then I can buy again for my long-term position, just like we've done here. I mean, last time we said a 50% correction, we had and in the video was we were looking at bearish divergence on Bitcoin, and we looked at a 30-40% correction. I think we got a 35% correction last time. Yeah. For example, there I sold here, and then I bought at $2. I bought at $2 for my long-term position. However, because it was a level of support and it bounced very quick, in a day I made 22%. So I was happy to sell. And not only did I sell there, I sold on the next position as well, $2.63, to then buy back again at $2 because it's a key level. And again, in that day, it went up 17%. And then again, I bought at $2 over here. And then again, over the next few days, it went up 21%. So I buy with the intent to hold long term. However, if I make a nice amount of money, I am happy to sell.
Bart Poludniak donated
Wow.
€10 through a super chat. Good evening, Sensei. Thank you for all that you do for us. You're much appreciated.
Thank you very much, Bart. It's unbelievable support. Thank you so much, Bart. Thank you for your comments. I'm glad you enjoy what we do here. Please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. But Bart, thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, That's my journey. That's my strategy at the moment. I don't mind sharing that with you. That's the way I look at it. Again, it's being prepared for every scenario. That this method might not work for you, but it's worth exploring. What's your method? Do you, for most people, let me make this straight. Investing is probably the best way that people that aren't looking at the financial market every day, which is probably not everyone here, but I can't say that definitively, is just DCAing, buying, holding, very good stocks, small 5% crypto, 70% stocks, 20% bonds. That's a nice strategy for the average person. Again, average. Everyone's situation is different. However, the people that are watching the financial markets are very that like keeping up to date with everything. There is alternative strategies. One strategy is learning how to trade. It's a very high risk strategy. Most people lose. The next strategy is DCA buying. But the best way of DCA buying, in my opinion, again, not financial advice, is having levels you want to buy, but not randomly, not every week. You have levels of support. Then let's go to the let's go to a stock, for example. Let's go to Google. We will then get into the full analysis of XRP and everything, but we can use this as a, let's go to a, as to, let's just look at Google, for example. You can see if you just DCA'd into a top company like Google, you'll be doing well. However, how would you do even better than DCAing is buying on the dips and having a level that you want to buy at. So you would set up specific target levels you want to buy instead of buying random, because your DCA buys could end up being every single top. You might be able, if you're just DCAing randomly, you might end up beginning of the month just buying the tops, buying the tops, buying the tops. But a way to increase your gains over the long term is having specific levels in mind which you want to buy, and that's done through technical analysis. We're not going to analyze the whole of Google right now, but you look at your stock, you look at the support resistance, you identify it, you learn that through watching these videos, you learn that by reading books or tuning in every Sunday. That the way I learned was just constantly taking as much content as I could, and a lot of it was on YouTube. However, times have changed and the content on YouTube is now corrupted by people that just want to sell courses. We nearly went down that avenue. I had my own Sensei crypto thing, trying to do it the right way, but the perception from people was awful. What I did was trying to create a course somewhere where you guys could talk to me. However, upon further evaluation, I thought the average person that comes into this channel will end up thinking we're like every other channel, and that's not what we were like. That course was never intended to be like other channels. Other channels abuse their viewers, and I didn't want this channel or my segment on this show to have any correlation with what other channels are doing. And I'm very happy we did that, because the amount of other YouTubers now selling random courses, which was, my course was never going to be like that. I'm going to do it for free for everyone on Discord, everything like that. What they're doing is they're charging extreme amounts of money and selling trading bots. They're selling AI trading bots. They're selling scams. They are selling get rich quick schemes with buying their own tokens, and that's what the majority of YouTube is taken up by now. So it's very hard to find educational content on YouTube now. That's why the Sunday shows are always great, because you always learn a little bit at a time. That's the way I did it 5, 6, 7 years ago. But now YouTube's very different. So the best way to do it is just tune into a channel like this. You learn the fundamentals from Martyn, you learn the technicals from me, hopefully. And the DCA strategy I like to use is buying at specific levels. For example, with Google, you sell at the top. You buy. It's not always sell at the top. Buy. It's not always sell high, buy low. It's sell at areas where the risk is high. Buy at areas where the risk is low. Sell at areas where that risk is high. Buy at levels of support where the risk is low. You look at something like Robinhood. All these stocks that we've been hot following. We can just go through our stock list, and I'll give you a few examples. You look at something like Hood. We've been following this for a while. You don't buy on the trend on the way down. You look at levels that are technical levels or areas of a trade setup. For example, with Robinhood, we had from all the way from March of 2022 to February of 2024, when we were in an accumulation phase, bouncing. This is all DCA. You can DCA at any point within this trade, and then you go for the breakout. And then you DCA out on levels of resistance. So you start DCAing at $33, $45. You can see how far up we were from the last trade. We are up 450%, and that's just from a trading structure of an accumulation range at the bottom. You look at something like, what else have we been following? Rocket Lab, exact same structure you're looking at, and that's where you DCA. You don't DCA randomly, you DCA at the levels where the risk is low. And where was the risk low for Rocket Lab? The risk was low when we were looking at it around $3-4, and then the confirmation breakout from Rocket Lab was at $4. Buying DCAing at these levels down here, even between $4 and $5, is a nice DCA range. And then we got the breakout, and then you can be confident in your trade because you can see exactly what's going on with the price action. You can stay confident because you can see it reacts at resistance, then it breaks resistance, then it breaks resistance. You've got these higher low structures. You're confident within your trade, and you can monitor your trade throughout all of these levels. And that's what we did with Rocket Lab, all the way down here, accumulation range. And now look at it, all-time highs, $27 all the way from $4, and that breakout was 21st of, that's not even in a year you've made 400% on Rocket Lab. You look at something like Coinbase, again, you look at trading structures, you look at areas that you want to increase your position, and for me, Coinbase was a buy at $44, it was a buy at $30, it was a confirmation trade at $60, where it broke out of this accumulation range, and then you had the three big trades. So a $61 Coinbase took us to $200, and then $400. So you can see that's where I increase my positions, where it's the low risk areas, the areas I like to get in, and then you can see the trading structure. Be confident in your trade, and then you can take profits whenever it suits you. You look at something like NVIDIA. Um, NVIDIA, maybe you didn't see it until it was too late. You saw it at $140. Well, you don't buy, you don't FOMO in, you wait for the next area to get in. And if you remember, we made videos of NVIDIA is not to buy at $140, $100, $90 as possible. And then we got our first buy-in level. Again, it's a DCA of buying in at $98. This is a good example of a stock you find. Wow.
Jerry and Elba donated $5 through a super chat. This donation is for everyone who makes this the best channel. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerry and Elba. That's very, very, so everyone's being very supportive of it today. I love it. Thank you, Jerry and Elba. God bless you. I hope you're both okay. We will get on to XRP's chart. We will get on to my thoughts on it and the 50% correction. So please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. But I'm just going through a few things because I think a lot of people were surprised with the 50% correction, and it's not magic. It is just looking at risk reward. It's looking at areas that things that we've seen happen over and over again. So this is a nice recap of everything.
Vaz donated £9.99 through a super chat. If every person whom Sensei helped make money paid $1, Sensei would have been a millionaire by now. I'll go first. A-OK hand. A-OK hand.
Vaz, thank you for being here every Sunday supporting the show. It is a very kind thing to say. Again, what I want to keep saying is, although we're helping to educate and entertain you throughout this process, every trade you make, everything you learn, that is all down to you guys. It has nothing to do with me. A lot of people messaging me over the weekend saying, thank you saved me from losing money. Thank you, I got a perfect buy. I just want to be clear. I'm not telling you to do anything. This is all on you. If you made money, it's all down to you. You're the one who pressed the buy or sell button. If you lost money, it's all down to you. You're the one who made the buy or sell. I've made it clear I'm not doing any financial decisions for you guys. This is not financial advice. This is just teaching you about different trading scenarios, how charts work, my experience with charts, what I've learned, I want to give to you so you can learn. And we're doing that for a weekly Sunday show, and I know a lot of people have learnt a lot over this journey. So that's what I love to hear. So thank you, Vaz. Jerry and Elba have come back.
Jerry and Elba donated $2 through a super chat. Here's to that Vaz.
Thank you very much, Jerry and Elba. Someone just said 5% in crypto in their bull market is daft. I'm 80% crypto. What that comment is in reference to is the average Joe out there. If they had 5%, I think everyone and me and Martyn would have had this debate 3 or 4 years ago. And I think we both agree having the average Joe having 5% in crypto is a good move.
Bart Poludniak donated €2 through a super chat. Yup.
Thank you, Bart. So again, not financial advice for the average Joe, but I'm saying an ideal portfolio. If I had to average out everyone in the world what they should have, and that let's say they're in their 40s, again, not financial advice at all. But you're looking at 5 to 10%, 5% crypto. I would be more on the bullish side. I'll say 10% crypto. Let's just say 5% crypto. You would have another 60% in equities. You would have 5% in gold, and then you would have the rest in fixed interest bonds or whatever else. So I'm just saying, if everyone had that, the only I think 6% of the world is exposed to crypto, so we are still very early. I'm obviously very bullish on crypto, so the percentage of my portfolio in crypto is way over 50%. So yeah, I'm not talking about the people that are into crypto and know everything about crypto. I'm talking about the average person portfolio. Anyway, back to NVIDIA. These long-term DCA strategy for me would be, especially, this is a good example of something we've missed. I missed NVIDIA. I wasn't part of NVIDIA. The bull phase. I haven't really owned NVIDIA ever, apart from a trade. So let's say I really like the look of NVIDIA. Where do I buy? I've only noticed it at $140. Do I pile in? My strategy is, if I really, really like the company and I know it's going to be around in 5-10 years, I would, let's say I want to dedicate $100 to NVIDIA. I'll put $20 in, just because I'm so bullish on it. At one point, it's going to be much higher. I don't want to miss it. I'll put 20% of my capital that I want to invest in NVIDIA in. And then I will start looking at next levels to DCA. So then I'll look at my next level of support. Let's say it's $115. I'll dedicate another 10% or another $10. Then I buy $10 there. And then I look at the next main level of support, which is what we looked at when NVIDIA was at $140. And that was $97. No one thought it would go down to $97. Everyone thought it would continue running to the upside, but it did. It came down to $100. It even went down to $90. And that's the area I would dedicate another $30. So now I've got $50 or $60 invested in NVIDIA. I still have a bit of cash on the side in case there's a recession, in case the AI boom comes to an end. And it's all a bubble, and then I'll buy at $70 and $50. So yeah, I don't like the strategy of just randomly DCAing in. It's probably the right strategy for a lot of people, but by my strategy is not doing that. We can look at a few other crypto tokens as well, and then get onto the main. What's going on? Let me turn this on. But yeah, we can talk about NVIDIA as well. Just while we're on the chart of NVIDIA, we are looking. We did say there was lower highs, and we're targeting $116. That's exactly what we've done. Again, the trade took us down to $116. We went $2 below, and now we're coming up to resistance at $131. Okay, let's go on to the XRP chart. I think that's enough rambling, and we'll go over to the Bitcoin chart at first, and then the XRP chart. But before we do that, let's have a look at your comments. Let's see who's with us here today. For everyone who's here, we've got it's always mirrored, but that says XRP to the moon. I'm still very bullish on XRP. I think I'm actually very excited about that 50% correction. Allowed me to buy more. The confidence grew. It showed that there was a lot of buyers out there for XRP. That's the XRP mug. We have it in 2 different sizes. Let me actually bring up the shop for everyone who's here. If you want to support the show, you've got the XRP merch here. You've got 2 different sizes. They do give you the perk of being part of an exclusive group. I think we're going to actually turn the event into something big. The first merch event for the merch holders. I think we're gonna make it a big one to celebrate. and then we'll make them more regular. You do have other crypto mugs as well. You've got Martyn's merch as well, with Martyn's logo on the big mugs, the t-shirts, jumpers. You've got my merch as well. I will put the link to that below. If you do want to become a member, you get loads of perks and benefits. You get all your answers, all your questions answered. We are going to go members only mode, lots of more and more, to get rid of all the scammers. We have also turned comment sections members only because we're getting too many crypto scammers out there, and we want to give you the best service. It's all about the family here. It's all about making our family bigger, spreading our love to everyone, and that's the link to become a member, which is only a few dollars a month. You get access to Discord, you get access to all sorts. So do consider becoming a member. Let's have a look at your comments. Let's see who's been here. Then should we put a target when we go over to our XRP segment? Should we say 150 likes? How many likes are we on now? And then we'll stop reading. 150 likes. I think we can do that in a heartbeat. If we get 150 likes, we will move it over. We'll do the XRP. We've got a lot of people in here today, so thank you all for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to host something. You guys are taking time out your day to watch my show, which is very, very lovely. If we get 150 likes, we will get on with the XRP chart. In the meantime, let's read some of your comments. Hi Sensei, evening. Could you look at Google? The Peckman, if we have time at the end, we will do a members segment as well. Good evening. James is here. Saab is here. Nice to see you, Saab. Stephen Moss is here. Who else is here? Still holding all my XRP and waiting patiently, not financial advice. I love it, Stephen. Remember, one day I will be wrong. I know it seems like every time I say something about XRP, it happens. But one day I'll be wrong. So please do not follow me. Who knows? The bull market might have ended, and we're all holding our bags for another 4 years. So just keep that in mind. I'm not just going to be right all the time. It's not possible. Let's go big bag and holding. God bless the family. God bless you, Jerry and Alba. Sensei, you called it every time. Yeah, at one point it's not going to be that way, Daryl. So please do not take anything I say as advice. Here we go. Who else do we have? We've got Bart here. We had Bart with an amazing super chat. Thank you very much. God bless you for that, Bart. It was a blessing to the family and support the channel. Yes, it is always appreciated when you support the channel.
Jerry and Elba donated $5 through a super chat for the XRP chart.
Jerry and Alba, thank you so much. You really don't have to do that. We will cover the XRP chart. Thank you. Less than win. If you want to request that later, we can have a look at it. Please smash the like button, says James. Sensei, do you see, this is from a non-member, just want to make sure it's not a scam. We're getting too many scams recently. Sensei, do you see in the near future XRP chart to get out to take profits? We'll be looking at the XRP chart later. Again, it's not financial advice. Thank you, Vaz, for that amazing super chat. Do you think we'll get a crypto pump today with Super Bowl, or will it continue in a downtrend? I didn't even know it's the Super Bowl today. Is that what's going on? Super Bowl, is that today? I don't know. Is it in the? I remember last time there was a lot of crypto ads, and that marked the top of the cycle. So hopefully, well, that was at the final, I think. Do you think we'll see a crypto pump? I don't think. Hopefully, it won't manipulate the markets too much. 5% in crypto is a bit daft during a bull. Yeah, I mean, for me it is, but for the average Joe, it would be way too risky. So it depends on who you're talking to. Hello, my fellow Lucasades. Question: what do the gaps we? I don't know if you can rephrase that. What do the gaps we? I don't know what that means. Everyone stop praying for pumps, do your own research and make a call. Yes, that is, always do your own research. Oops, one moment. This is a donation, right? Yes, you did do a donation, Jerry and Alba. What's your take on Qtum? Don't have a say on that. I'm just reading members' comments right now because we don't have time to go through everything.
Kent Paranormal donated £5 through a super chat. Can you have a quick look at Mobix?
Yes, we can. Thank you for the super chat. If you do a super chat, of course we can. We'll look at Mobix. Can someone explain the Super Bowl to me? As an English person, I don't quite understand. I know it's what you call football, American football. But I guess is it the final? When is a halftime Super Bowl show? Is that every game, or when's that big event that everyone likes to follow? Is that today? Is that? I don't quite understand Super Bowl, so do it, I do apologise. The XRP Cup official merch is all there. Let's just make sure we get through everyone's comments. I had to head to work, make that investment money. Yes, always increase the income so you can always increase your investments. Qtum or Quant to $4 this week. I don't know much about that project. Thank you, James, for moderating. We'll have a look at Mobix now. What are the odds of Ripple advertising at the Super Bowl? I think Ripple's really up their advertising budget, so quite high. But again, I don't think it would affect XRP's price too much. Finals. Last game of the season. Super Bowl is like the big final. Oh, is that what Super Bowl means? Okay, it's the big final today. Once a year. That was once a year. The Super Bowl is played once a year. It's the big deal to the football. It's the final. Kendrick Lamar is playing at halftime. Cool. Okay, thanks for all the educated people educating me on that. Yeah. Okay. So if it is what I think it. What do I think about it then? Yes, there is big advertisement. There's big advertisements. Last 4 years ago, I do remember following it because it was in the crypto bull run. And there was a lot of adverts. It was at the crypto.com stadium, I think, back then. Is it? I don't. Maybe it's not there this time. Super Bowl stadium. Is it? Was it at the? Which stadium's holding it? Nope. I think there will be crypto advertisement. I think there might be BlackRock ETF advertisement. I think again, is it a sell the news event? I don't think we should concentrate on it too much. But yeah, it would be good if there's some Ripple advertisement in there for sure. But thanks for explaining that to me. Hi, when the supermarket makes the money most. It's when the supermarket makes the most money, lol. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess that's when everyone wants to everyone's doing something for the Super Bowl. Supposedly there's going to be a Ripple advertising at Super Bowl. Yep. I would say that is very likely. I'll have a look into that in a second. President Trump is going to be at the stadium for the Super Bowl today. Oh, interesting. I've never seen the Super Bowl. I've never watched it either, James. I know what it is, sort of. Keep it up, Sensei. Keep up, Sensei. Even the English watch it. I don't know anyone English who watches it, to be honest. Okay, let's see if we've got 150 likes. Let's get onto the XRP chart. We've got 130. We didn't even get 150 likes. No one wants to see XRP chart. I think everyone's protesting. 134 likes. 15 more likes, and we'll get onto the XRP chart. Let me just have a look at a few of my sources to figure out. If we've got any news on the Super Bowl. Got 135 likes. Trying to see if we've got any confirmation of them actually running an ad. There might be ETF ads as well, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have any confirmation, it seems, yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. It does sound like something they would do. That is Ripple putting advertisement out on the Super Bowl. I would say that could be very likely. Okay, 152 likes. Let's do Mobix, then we'll do Oh,
Yestian Win donated €5 through a super chat. For Palantir chart later on THX.
listen, Win, thank you very much. Who donated first? Was it Jerry and Elba, or was it um, the Mobix? No, Jerry and Elba asked for the XRP first. So we'll do XRP, then we'll do Mobix, and then Palantir. We can make XRP into a video as well, so let's get on with it. Let's get XRP's chart ready. There we go. No, Jerry and Albert, it's fine. You super chatted, but also most people, that's what they want to see. So we'll get the XRP chart first. Brad Garlinghouse on the crypto committee. Great news. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed, Sub? I know that's the big rumor, and I wouldn't doubt it. But is that confirmed? Let's check that as well. Let's go straight to his Twitter page, Brad Garlinghouse. See if let's go straight to his Twitter page. February the 8th. Oh, RLUSD is on Revolut. Cool. That is one of the exchanges I use. That is good to know. XRP ETF, CFTC announces CEO forum to launch digital asset markets pilot. Don't see anything about him being the crypto committee. Let me check a couple other places. Do we have confirmation on that, Saab? Do you have a link you can send in? Just seeing if Brad has been confirmed to be on the crypto committee. It doesn't seem that way. I do think it will be. I think it'll be strange if it's not. And I know there's a lot of rumors coming out, so they're not, and they're coming from credible people, not random people. Okay, I don't see any news. Okay, we'll move on without that because I can't see any confirmation. Okay, someone's asking about Qt. What is? Just want to quickly check this. QUTUM. QU. We're going to do the XRP chart very, very shortly, so do stay with us. Quantum. Yeah, I don't think I've got quantum on my chart. Nope, I don't. Okay, XRP. Let's do the XRP chart. Here we go. He's shortlisted. Oh, cool. Oh, Sammy, you love the mugs. Brilliant. It's very, very good to hear. I know a lot of people are enjoying their mugs. Have you posted your picture on Discord? If you go onto Discord and you go onto merch pictures here. There's a lot of people that have posted I haven't seen. Let me try and bring this in. It won't let me. Okay, we're going to do the XRP video very, very shortly, but I just want to show everyone the Discord. Let's see who has got their mugs in. I haven't checked this in a little while. Adam was tracking his order. We had Vanessa, who had got a Christmas mug. We had Zach's 8. Let's make this a bit bigger for everyone. This is where everyone, if you've got your mug, please do post your picture, and then we can upgrade you to the merch, the exclusive merch club. We have Mike with his new mug as well, his exclusive "You're the Best" mug. Unfortunately, there's someone who we won't mention on there as well. This is Mike holding his new mug. I love it. Adam has got his. He's got the same one as me. He's got the latte mug. It's a very big mug. It's a perfect for coffees. Look at that. XRP to the moon. He's loving it. I love it. Northern Tree Guy. He's got Martyn Lucas's mug. Amazing. We do have all types of different mugs. Let me show you again. Please post them there, and then I'll upgrade you. Make sure we've got everyone upgraded. You're now Northern Tree Guy. You're on the merch club. Adam, you've sent me a request, but you're on the merch club as well. Mike is on the merch club, I think. There we go. If you send them in, we will add you to the exclusive merch club. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. It's the official Martyn Lucas and Sensei Crypto shop, the official Martyn Lucas shop. You've got the XRP merch. We've got 2 sizes, both pretty big. One's more for, it depends which way you like it. It's a latte mug, or let me bring you this down. Oop. You've got it like this as well. Supporting the channel, you'll be added to the Discord exclusive club. There's also other options as well. You can get hoodies, t-shirts with Martyn's logo or my logo. We are going to have the next release very soon, so let me give you that link as well. Join the family. Join the merch family. Let me give you the link. Okay, let's get on with the XRP video. And let's get on with XRP. Here we go. XRP is breaking a little bit of support now. It looks like the downtrend is continuing. Thank you, James. There's people don't quite understand things, do they? They don't understand how things work. Okay, here we go. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We got the 50% correction on XRP. What's next? Well, let's have a look at the chart. Again, nothing I say during this video is financial advice. Please do not do or do anything based on anything I say during this video or ever. And this video is for financial is not financial advice. This is only for educational and entertainment purposes. Please do not buy or trade because of me. Remember, if you're trading, 95% of traders lose money. And again, crypto is a very risky asset class. So, XRP, 50% correction. Did we call it? Yes, we did. It was a matter of time. We kept saying that. We got so much abuse for saying XRP will correct 50%, and it's happened. The main reason for me saying there was going to be a 50% correction was, at the time, last Sunday, we did the live show. The day after, we got a 30% correction. That resulted in a 50% correction from high to low. We've been saying that for a while. Why? Because it's happened time and time again. People in bull markets who've just joined the crypto market, they probably only have seen upside. They haven't experienced the pain. We've experienced pain time and time again. We've experienced this is nothing compared to a bear market where it drops 50%, then it drops 50%, then it goes sideways for 4 years, and you get hope, and then it comes back down, and then you think it's going to the moon, and then it drops all the way back down. That's real pain. This is normal in a bull market, and we always experience it, and we always need to be prepared for it. The reason for me coming out and saying, be prepared for a 50% correction, or a 50% correction is likely to occur, is not to scare you, is not to get you emotional, it's to actually prepare you for that scenario, so you know that if you've got a leverage position on, that you're you're probably going to get liquidated if you're not prepared for it. That if you've just got in and you don't think a 50% correction can occur, you think you're investing in the S&P 500 or something like that. Then you need to be prepared for a 50% correction. That's what's occurred. But now let's look forward, and let's see what can occur next. Since that correction, we actually bounced from $1 from that level that we were targeting. 3 DCA levels, the middle DCA level is what we bounce from. It's also the bull market support band, which is the moving averages we like to have a look at. Let me make this bigger. Here we go. And in that day, we actually bounced about 55%. So I bought back down here, ready to hold it for a long-term position. I saw a 55% move to the upside. Of course, I'm going to sell a little bit of my position. I'm not here to join a club. I'm here to make money. Sold a bit of my position, of course, holding a lot of my long-term position still. But my limit order went through, and then I sold in that day as well because I saw it go up 50%. And normally, when we see a big wick to downside and move to the upside, if there is no further bullish action throughout the markets, if you don't see Bitcoin breaking 100,000 and making new highs, what you tend to see happen is over the next few days is for the price to consolidate to the downside, try and re-enter this gap that has been produced when you went down so fast. There's a lot of people that didn't get their orders filled. The market gets manipulated, it comes back down. Normally you will see a move straight back to the upside. That's why I like to sell on a sudden move to the upside. We broke the support, and then now we've been moving sideways and downwards. We've got our last level of support sat around $2.30. Currently painting a bearish candle on the Sunday. So if we do break $2.30, that's our level of support. If we hold $2.30, then we can start at least consolidating sideways or upwards. But if we break $2.30, the other option is you break, you move to the upside, then you start consolidating downwards, and then you can see $2. So don't be surprised if you see $2 again. Don't be surprised if you see $1.87. We might actually come downwards and sideways again. Be prepared for that. The level you have to look for is $2.30, $2.28. That's the level you need to hold. That's the level that determines if you're going to consolidate even further and down $2, or that's the level that if you hold, you're looking to consolidate around this area, then break $2.62, and then you're on your way back to the upside and all-time highs. So $2.30 is what I'm looking at. You break below it, $2, you hold it, you consolidate, and then you get back above $2.62, and you can start building up for that bullish momentum to all-time highs. Again, remember, I am targeting much higher. I don't see any specific trading structure here, no real head and shoulders pattern, in my opinion. One can be formed, but not right now. It's not what I'm looking for. I think it's just as simple as we had a big move to downside. People got liquidated, people got scared, leverage got removed from the market, so it's actually a good thing. We have held these important levels. These levels is make or break. The levels between $1.70 and $2, that is the major level of support. That's the level that you need to look at for it to be in a bull market. If you're above it, you're in a bull market. If you hold it as support, you're in a bull market. If you break below it, I hate to say it, that might be the end. and we have to consider that as a possibility. I don't think that is right. We've never seen that happen before. That wouldn't be what the 4-year cycle is about. That's not what the year after the Bitcoin halving you're looking at is a bear market. You're not. However, this would be bear market territory if you fall back below $1.70. And let's get something straight here. This is XRP. This is one of the best performing assets. This is outperforming Bitcoin. This is outperforming anything else. You look at some of these altcoins. You look at Matic, for example. You're back at the bear market lows. Matic is in a bear market. Matic isn't performing how it would in a normal bull market. You're looking at Matic and you see it went up 165%. It was ready for a bull market. And Matic, from its highs, has already corrected 63%. You look at something else. You look at CRO, a fan favorite here. You can see it went up 225%, and it's already down. It's already corrected 67%. You look at something like Gala, another gaming token. You can see what's happened with Gala. It's from its lows, it went up 425% bull market, and now Gala is in a bear market. It's down 70%, 75%. So there are tokens out here which are being absolutely devastated. Sandbox from its highs is down 70%. So XRP is holding up well. XRP is actually one of the good ones. Bitcoin's holding up well. That's why you always have to hold some quality, and it's not all about the other tokens. My main portfolio is a lot of those XRPs. XRP takes up about 90% of my or 85% of my crypto portfolio. Then I've got for example, I've got some Ethereum, which is really not performing well right now either. Little bit of Ethereum. I've got some Filecoin, which has been absolutely devastated. That's made a new lows. But Filecoin is still in its bear market. It hasn't come out of its bear market. It's down 70%, making new bear market lows. So XRP, compared to everything else, is performing well. And you don't want it to break that bull market support band. Why? Because that's what's keeping it in the bull market. That's what's keeping higher lows, higher highs. If you start breaking, if XRP starts breaking $1.70, then you will see the same thing that's happened with the other currencies that I've just showed you happen with XRP, and that's a 70-80% correction. What that would look like is XRP going all the way back down to 68 cents. That is a possibility. That's happened with other cryptocurrencies. That I'm not trying to fearmonger you, but I'm saying it again. Just like I said, the 50% correction is that was very much likely to happen because that's happened in bull markets before as well. But what we're talking about here is a bear market, and a bear market would be breaking these levels of support, getting below it, and coming all the way down to 70 cents. So, do I think that's going to happen? No. Am I prepared for that to happen? Slightly. I mean, it would be bad for my portfolio. Would I be able to do all my normal things? Yes, I would. It wouldn't affect my life because I'm looking at the outlook of I'm happy to hold this for another 5 years to next bull market to next cycle. But again, just making people aware, this could be the end. And I don't want to say that to annoy everyone, to lose subscribers. It's just there because other people won't tell you. No one knows if the bull market will continue. No one knows if there will be World War III next week. No one knows if tariffs are going to come back and they're going to stay and make inflation go through the roof. No one knows. So again, let's stop talking about the scenario which is unlikely, but it's important to point out. Let's start looking at what's more likely, which is, in my opinion, consolidation. Consolidation is key here. Either consolidation sideways here, where we hold $2.30, or consolidation when you come down and you start consolidating. When you break 230, come back down to $2 level, even consolidate around these levels of support, or just the whole the $2 level, consolidate here, and then get back on track. So consolidation for me is what I expect to happen next. Whether or not we break $2.30, we might come back down to $2. If we hold $2.30, and we can consolidate. And then once you've consolidated a little bit, you'll start breaking each of these resistances one by one. Break all-time highs. Once you break all-time highs, for me, you're coming out to main take profit levels $4 to $6, and then you can ladder out the position that way. What you need to look at here is Bitcoin. We'll look at Bitcoin quickly again. If you like XRP, if you're enjoying this video, please do hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have a look at our support the channel this way as well, looking at the Martyn Lucas shop. The XRP merch is there. I do still think XRP is going to the moon. I think $10 is a very reasonable price for XRP. We've got all sorts of merchandise there, so please do consider supporting the channel that way and buying some cool XRP merch. You get access to Discord exclusive members club as well. But what's important is Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin leads the market, and right now Bitcoin's consolidating a little bit. We are looking at this multi-year trend line, parallel trend line. Again, it's from the highs of last cycle to the lows of last cycle until we went into the bear market, and we are above it, which is good. We've got support all the way down to around 90,000. But what needs to happen next for Bitcoin is making new highs. That's key. We need new money flowing into the crypto space because money's just been exiting it, which is fine. We had those liquidations. Leverage leaving is quite good because that leverage can come back. But what we need is new money entering the space, and that always comes in the form of Bitcoin, and then it trickles into the others. So what that consists of is holding the $90,000 level. And then breaking out of 110,000. So that would be something like the Russell 2000. Was it's not Russell 2000. Let me. Yeah, it's the Russell 2000. Let me bring up the chart for the Russell. Um, is for the Russell to hold its bull market support band and start moving back to the upside. Remember, Russell is more of the risky stock market stuff. That the Bitcoin XRP normally coincides with the Russell, and that's why we need the Russell, the S&P 500, to continue on its move to the upside. If that occurs, Bitcoin will continue. That money will flow into XRP. However, if we see a change of direction of the stock market, if the Russell ends up being in a bear market, that will have an effect on Bitcoin and the rest of the market. But again, it's always being prepared for every different scenario. The scenario I see playing out right now for XRP is consolidation, not much going on, a bit boring price action. Um, but yeah, again, I do think XRP will perform quite well in the coming 6 months. But also, I do expect a recession to occur in the next 12 to 16 months as well. So, timing it right is going to be key. Keeping an eye on the market is going to be key. New money needs to come into the markets. How can that come in? It can come in the form of Bitcoin, or it can be in the form of an ETF. And an ETF is looking quite likely for XRP now. We have got quite a few applications. We've got even Brad putting a clock next to another exchange filing for a XRP ETF. So an XRP ETF will definitely bring institutional investors into XRP, more money flowing in, and that can take us to the $4 to $5 very, very easily. Thank you all for tuning in. Please do hit the like button, subscribe. Until next time. There'll also be merch here for you to buy and the playlist down here. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that's XRP. Let's have a look at XRP on the smaller time frame. There's never a point doing that on the video, because when the video comes out, it doesn't actually matter. But we can see XRP is having a correction right now. It's down 3.5%. We're looking at coming down to that $2.30 level and then making it, and then it will be decision time. Are we going to break or are we going to hold? 500 people tuned in with us. Please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. What do you want me to have a look at? We do have a few super chats I'm going to have a look at, but then we're going to have a look at everyone's comments. Let's have a look at everyone's comments. And everyone can have their say. This is not a members only mode, so everyone who is watching, who's a subscriber, can also comment. If you do want to become a member, we do normally give members only, so please do consider becoming a member. Did you see Trump backing an exchange? He's a stake and gets paid as an advertiser base. Well, that's not brilliant, is it? World exclusive, just heard directly from Mobix. The call is on February the 14th, not shown on Robinhood yet. I'm invited to be on the call. What would you like me to ask them? Leave your question in the comments. Wow. We've got Martyn going to be on the earnings call of Mobix. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe it. Who would have thought 3 years ago, from a channel that was bringing in 10 viewers per live, it's going to be on a call with on an earnings call, which banks us. That's meant for the banks. That's meant for the big institutions. That's meant for BlackRock, and we've got Martyn Lucas, investor, on it. It's absolutely amazing, well deserved, but it's crazy to think. So yeah, we're all looking forward to that. So 14th of February, Mobix earnings. So we've got that news first. No one else actually knows about that either yet. Chainlink, I think Chainlink's good. I like Flare as well, sort of an alternative to Chainlink, but Chainlink is obviously the leader in the Oracle side of things. Looks looks head shoulders before crypto winter. No, I don't think we're going to get a crypto winter. We are already in a recession. In the UK we might be, but in the US we're not. Doge, please become a member. It's actually worth it. Thank you very much, Jerry. Yes, it is actually worth it, isn't it? Looks like XRP bounced off resistance and moving back up, but not as fast as it came down. No, it looks like XRP is going down to me. I just bought more XRP. Good luck. Good job. I got out of Palantir. Yeah, Saab. I mean, it's very. I don't know what's happening, but it's seeing Palantir at prices like that. It's hard not to get out. Really, what's Palantir doing? PLTR, isn't it? PLT. Yeah, it's funny how you remember all these ticker symbols, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. I mean, some people are diamond hands have got higher diamond hands than me. I mean, I would have been happy taking profits at $70. What's the 1618 on Palantir? Yeah, yeah. $70, I would have been virtually out of Palantir. Obviously, doesn't look good to get out of Palantir at $70 now, but when we were looking at Palantir, it was 10, 12, $14. Okay, let's do some requests. This is everyone's chance now. If you want to give a super chat, because we will be, it is 10 o'clock. I got a very, very busy month. I'm very excited to share with you all what I've been doing, what I've been working on. Let's just say it involves a lot of exams, and I've got an exams. It's an exam heavy month this month, so I do have to head off. But if anyone does any super chats, buys any merch, I will be doing your requests now. But yes, I'm sure next month we'll have a lot of members only streams where we can focus on the members' questions. But let's start with the super chats we've already received. If anyone wants their requests, then we will only have time for super chatted requests. First one is Mobix. Here we go. What is Mobix up to? Sat at support. Okay, here we go. Should we do it as a video, or we'll do it as a video? Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at Mobix. We have just heard from Martyn about the world exclusive on when the earnings call is, but I'll link you to a video of Mobix at the end of this where Martyn can explain to you all what is happening with the earnings call, who's going to be asking questions. All that world exclusive news will be at the end of this video. I'll let Martyn explain all of that. But what we're going to be looking at is the chart. We're looking at the technicals. It's always something interesting to look at, the technical side of things, and that's what we're going to be looking at in this video. If you do like Mobix, if you do want to support the channel, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. But we are looking at Mobix, sat at $1.23 right now. We have had a few opportunities to trade in and out of it. Of Mobix. It did hit resistance at $2.44. It's completely normal for when a stock to hit resistance to come back down. But right now, it's not looking terrible. Again, nothing I say in this video is financial advice. Anything I do say is solely for entertainment and educational purposes. Please do not buy based on anything I say. And this is my own opinion only. But right now, it's at support, bull market support band. You've got moving averages. You've got $1.17. This is where originally the position was open. This is where traders look to open positions. You can see that we have been holding this level for a while. It is two key things going on. It's the moving averages and a key horizontal level of support, which is dating all the way back from the 7th of March 2024. So this is a key level. Depending on how well the earnings go, you might see a break down from this level, and then you're targeting you have next entries potentially around the 84 cents, or if the earnings is as expected or bullish, and we'll have a lot of news on that. then you can see this. Thank you very much for the super chat. You can
Media
see this.
Digitization Solutions donated £1 through a super chat.
Thank you very much. You can see this stock holding support, and it's set up nicely for it to head back to that 181 region. We can do a Fibonacci as well from the recent high to the recent low, and you're looking at potentially 181 is lining up with the 50% retrace very easily, and so is the 786. So let me reiterate, we are sat at support. Your next key level is 181. That is about a 50% move to the upside. Your next key level will be $2.23, which is about an 86% move to the upside. You are sat at support. Mobix is at an area of interest again. So I'll be personally looking at purchasing some more Mobix shares before the earnings to see what happens. If the earnings goes badly, then I might have my next buy set up at 84 cents. If it goes well, then I'll be looking at $1.81, $2.23, $2.44, and obviously, depending on what they say in the earnings call, might be holding this long term as well. If you do want to see that world exclusive, please do look down here. If you want to purchase some merchandise, it will be up there for you as well. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that's Mobix. We did get a super chat, but if you want what I'm looking at right now, let me show everyone. We've got one more request, and then I'm just looking at fan funding right now because we are overrunning. So if you want to have a look at any stock or crypto, if you do a super chat and you write down what you want me to have a look at, we will have a look at it. If not, we'll be ending the show as soon as we finish the next one, which is, I've already forgotten. Oh, Palantir. We're looking at Palantir. Interesting. Palantir. Let's have a look. Palantir. Let's make it a video. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be getting involved with Palantir. Media digitization solutions. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I don't see any comment alongside your super chat. Here we go. Let me check something as well. Oh, here's everyone's merch. Let's get the chart back on the screen. I don't know what I'm doing to mess that up. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Here we go. Trying to figure out what those notifications were. I don't know what it is. Okay. Palantir. It's the last one we're doing. If anyone does a super chat, we will look at your requests as well. But after this video, we'll be ending the show. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at Palantir. Let's have a look at the chart. Remember, anything I say during this video is not financial advice. Please do not follow or do anything based on what I say in this video. Nothing I say is financial advice. It's my thoughts and opinions only for educational and entertainment purposes. So Palantir is absolutely gone wild. It's actually gone to the moon. You can see just from this chart, if you go onto a weekly time frame, it is just going up, and just as you would say, if you're looking at it the other way around, you would say don't catch a falling knife. Don't try catch a falling knife. And what that would mean on the way up is you can't time the top. It's very hard to time the top. This might continue going up.
Media Digitization Solutions donated £2 through a super chat.
This is made during a live show, so I apologize for that. But thank you very much, Media Digital Solutions, for your request. So yeah, just like if it was going the other way around, trying to catch a falling knife, you don't, it's never recommended trying to catch a falling knife. It's what I like to do is ladder into any position, whether that's buying or selling. And right now, it looks like Palantir, you can't time the top. You'd be looking at laddering out. To me, Palantir is not looking like a buy, just because the entries we were looking at with Palantir were around $10 to $20. We saw the original accumulation around $7 to $10, but we don't really want to look back any further. We want to look in the future, and what level we were looking at is high to low. Firstly, it was a 786 at $36. Then you're looking at your highs, so laddering out $37, $45. Again, that looks silly now. However, when you're buying at $10 to $15, it is still a 200 to 300% move, a 3 or 4x. So it's still very good position. And your last target, or your main target you're looking at, was the $70 region. The one after, which we sometimes look at in the crypto markets, rarely do we look at it in the stock market. In the stock markets, is the 2618. So the 1618, the main level of resistance was $70. The main level to sort of exit a position, in my opinion, when I was buying, would be $70. And the last level was $110. So for me, Palantir is definitely not a buy. Again, it's not financial advice, but for me, it's overextended. You can get better entries. I wouldn't be buying Palantir right now. If I wanted to buy, I would wait for the bull market support band and the horizontal resistance to create what's the word? They're both saying the same thing. The horizontal support and the bull market support are coinciding, making the thesis even stronger that a $70 Palantir, if you really want to get back into it, is the level to be looking at it, because there's two indicators suggesting there is a strong level of support. That would be around the $70 mark. I would not be buying at this level. We are at the last point of support, profit taking for people who have been in since the highs to the lows. The main profit taking would have been at $70. The next profit taking would have been $110. So a lot of people will be exiting their positions now. So be careful. This can come all the way back down. It can come back down to $70. It can even come back down to $44. Those are the areas I'll be looking at for Palantir: $70 and $44, if a reversal was going to come. But again, you can't bet against something like this, just like you won't buy a falling knife. You can't predict whether it's going to top. You can only try and take good profits at sensible levels that are right for you, and also coincide with trading levels. And for me, that would have been taking profits at $45, $70, and finally $110, which is where we are currently. Last level of resistance, the last level of profit taking. So I would expect Palantir to reverse in the near future. And especially in the next recession, you will see Palantir fall all the way back down to $45, in my opinion. If you did enjoy the video, please consider buying some merch. Have a look at our Palantir playlist. Leave a comment down below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Palantir's, because of its earnings, it's going to continue moving up to the upside, or do you agree that it might start selling off? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Palantir, and we've just got one more Swift coin after this. Swift coin. Haven't heard of it. Swift coin. Why do I feel like I have heard of it? Swift coin. Swift blockchain. Just trying to remember if I know about Swift coin or not. Don't know much about it, but we can have a look at the chart. Have we looked at the chart before? No, we haven't. Interesting. We won't make it into a video, but Jerry and Elba, you want to be in the mug club? I think you already are. Let me have a look. Jerry and Elba. If you go onto Discord, and you know where it has all the channels on the left-hand side, one of them says merch pictures here. Even if you're not a member, you'll be able to see that. If you go there, and then post a picture of you holding a mug. Ideally, a picture of you guys holding the mug, if not just a picture of your mug, in the merch pictures here. So you all have access to that whether or not you are a member or not. If you go onto Discord, go onto merch pictures here and post the picture there, then I can check if you're upgraded or not, or I can take the necessary actions to upgrade you. But we're trying to collate everyone's pictures into the merch pictures here channel. So again, on Discord, just like where you find the general chit chat or the stock news or the breakfast bar, there will be one that's called merch pictures here, and just post your picture there, and then we'll have a look for you. Okay. Let me just have a look at your comments before we do our final one. It will not let me super chat. So God Favorite Made a Farmer, if you if it's not letting you super chat, I'll give you an alternative. If you go on to Martyn Lucas shop, you can either buy a mug, but if you don't want to buy a whole mug, you can go on to the gift card selection. So you can buy a gift card, save up for your next mug, or it's the same as doing a super chat. Give the code out to anyone if you don't want the a mug or anything. You can buy a gift card. If you buy a gift card, I'll check my phone. I'll check if that's gone through, and then you can do a super chat and just let me know in the comment section. So God Made a Father, I do not know why it won't be letting you super chat. It won't be something on our end. It might be the jurisdiction you're in. But there's an alternative. Let me give you the link for the shop. But thank you for wanting to super chat. You can find that on the merch club, and anyone else can do that as well. If you can buy a gift card and give it to anyone, or save up for your next mug. So let's go Cambridgeshire, UK. I just did in Discord. Jerry Nelber, you need to do it in the merch pictures here. Let me show you. Where did you do it? Where did you post it? You posted it in. Oh, I love it. You got your hat on and everything.
Jerry and Elba donated $2 through a super chat. I just post a picture.
Thank you, Jerry. Let me put this on the screen. I'll tell you, you've posted it in the wrong place. That was a good try. It works, but do it here, Jerry and Elba. If you go onto, you can see all of this. You're on the breakfast bar. You don't want to do it on the breakfast bar. We want all the merch pictures in one place.
Fruity Booger donated $5 through a super chat. Please check VVV.
Thank you, Fruity. Thank you for your super chat. We'll have a look at that. You've posted it in breakfast bar. You want to look on the side, and where it says merch pictures here, that's where everyone posts their merch pictures. So you have to look for the channel merch pictures here, and then post it there. But let me just check anyway. You are in the merch club. Joe and Elba, you are in the merch club. You have been upgraded to merch club. So not only can you see the merch pictures here, you can see the exclusive merch club. You can see the live exclusive merch club. That's where we'll do our meetings. So you haven't missed anything yet, but you are already upgraded. But if you want to post your picture on the merch pictures here, then we can have all your pictures all together. Okay. Let me check if So God Made a Farmer has asked for a request. Let me check it here. Let's go back to your comments. We were supposed to end the stream 20 minutes ago, and we've just got more requests. So thank you all for your requests. Received my mug in Australia. Looks great. Love it. Oh, brilliant. Brendan Meadows, Aussie Radio Pickers has got his mug and he loves it. Post your picture in merch pictures here. Please do that, and then we can upgrade you. We can have all the pictures together. It will not let me super chat. Okay, I've given you an alternative. Can you have a update on TPL? We are unfortunately classic or not. We are only looking at super chats right now. Joseline, you said thanks. What did I? I didn't do anything, did I? What are you saying thank you for? I used to send Singapore dollar for super chat. It's pounds now. Ah, interesting. Maybe it's something to do with your jurisdiction. I don't know. YouTube changes depending on. I don't know. I can't answer that question. But thank you for trying to super chat. I've given you an alternative if you want to still get your request, but we'll have to move on to all the other requests. So again, we are ending the show as soon as we get through these final two requests. If you do want to get your request heard, you can do a super chat, you can buy a mug, you can buy a gift card, and we will do it. Swift Coin. Unfortunately, I won't have a lot to say on this, just because the price has already gone quite high. What you want to look at is it had accumulated for a while. Oh, you've done it.
So Godmad Farmer donated $5 through a super chat. Can you peek at Arb Robotics, the new NVIDIA partner to build better radar for self-driving AI tech? It finally got off support level and bounced.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. We'll have a look at that. I'm glad you I'm glad you managed to fix it. Let me put this mug back. I'm glad you managed to fix it. Okay, we're looking at Swift Coin. You can see it had its base there at 0.001. And then its IP or ICO price was at 0.005. Then that's the breakout point you were looking at. It broke out, it came back for the retest, and now it really broke out. What you always want to look for is a move. You want to see what the accumulation range was. For that was between those two levels as stated. Then you want to see it break out of that range, not just for a couple days and then getting back below it, but you want to see it break out with a strong candle close, which it did. That's that candle close there. Then it came back for the retest. Retest is always important to see. You got the retest. Not only was it a horizontal retest, it was also the bull market support band. That's again another entry point. And then you're looking at the breakout, and what you've done is you've broken out very heavily. Now you're selling off. So we want to just see levels of support and resistance. What you would originally look at is a Fibonacci from there to there. You're looking at all these fun levels. For me, it's well surpassed all the levels I would have taken profits. Has outperformed the market. It's done very, very well. I mean, even from the point of breakout to the highs. Let me get rid of this. From the point of breakout to the highs, went up 774%. Again, it's a bit scary getting into this coin now after it's done a move like that. It has sold off since. It has come back down to its first level. So this is the level to hold, 0.02. It is an entry point for some who are very want to take on the risk. But again, all of these levels will be support. So you have to be careful. You come all the way back down. Nothing's holding this coin up. Let's have a look at it on CoinMarketCap as well. Let me bring up CoinMarketCap as well. See if we've got any extra ones to look at. CoinMarketCap. We're looking at SwiftCoin. Just because, unfortunately, the chart's not going to tell us too much at this point. It's 185. The market cap's 243 million. So it's still a low market cap. So it can still 10x if it wants to. It is on Coinbase. I don't know much about the token. One-stop cross-chain about Swift blockchain established in 2017. Our products, they have the app. After registration, you can use one-click cross-chain swap in the wallet as well as multiple. Oh, Jerry and Elba, it's just come through. Yes, you've done it right. We can see it. You've got was it the same mug? Different mug. You've got two different mugs now. Amazing. Elba seems to have worked it out. I love it. Sorry, back to this. It's got the Swift app, multiple additional functions, including social media red packets, payments, aggregated transactions, group buying, wealth management, mining pools. Interesting. It is interesting. Okay, let's have a look at the price again. When did this ICO, or when did this launch? Let's have a look at that as well. Is it a new token? 2021. Okay. Again, high risk, high reward. I don't know much about the fundamentals. Do your own research, but if you look at it again, you can't say that a token like this won't continue going up. I'm not going to come out and say it's definitely not a buy, because I've seen this happen before where a token's gone up in price a lot, and then it can be the best performing token of 2025. You might get another 10x out of it. It might be 2 billion and you might get 100x out of the token. I don't know. So you have to cover your own risk management. This can go both ways. This can be a nothing burger. It can come all the way back down to its lowest levels. It can be the best token of 2025 as well, and it can 100x. So manage your own risk. Don't go in too much. You're sat at support. These are all levels that you need to consider. It can come all the way back down to the lowest level. It can bounce at this level and continue going up. There's not much technical analysis I can tell you about this token right now. I'm not going to just make things up. You are in price discovery. We haven't seen these prices out before. Look into the fundamentals of the token. Look into the tokenomics. That takes about 2-3 hours to really dive into. Follow the Twitter. Are they continuously posting? Does it look like they're making sense? Is it just bots following them? Look at other people that are covering solely this content. Make sure they're not being paid to cover the token. Look into it that way. Try out their app. Does it work? Is it good? Make your own decision. But technically speaking, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you can't just throw technical analysis at a token that's just gone up thousands of percent in a couple months. So a lot of people would have already taken their profits. Be prepared for it to come all the way back down to zero, and be prepared for that 50x. But I don't know much about the token. The technicals aren't giving us too much. Just sat at, you could call it a level of support, but it's really a take profit level from when you move to the upside. I apologize, I couldn't give you much more on that token, but I would proceed with caution. But also, if you think it's the one, then I won't. Then don't hold back. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose, because it can go to zero, but it can also be that 50x that you're looking for. What else were we looking at? VVV. Is this the last one? Maybe we have one more. We are going to do VVV. Let's zoom out. Every time I look at a chart, I want to zoom out. I want to see if it's an S stock or an S cryptocurrency. This looks like it's been performing well since ICO. It hasn't been around for long enough to say it's definitely and always a winner, but it does look good. $5 billion market cap. What does it do? Engaged in the production, marketing, and supply chain of energy and automotive maintenance products. Interesting. I wonder how that will do with all the new EVs. Again, not a problem for now, but 10, 20 years from now. Did it say automotive or aviation? Automotive products. The retail services segment, services, passenger cars, and light truck, quick quick lube market in the US and Canada. Yeah, this will be fine for 20, 30 years at least. So let's have a look at the stock. Let's have a look at the technicals. IPO price was $24. 2020 price bargain was at $8. We have support at $18. More recently, you made highs of $38. Your all-time high is at $48. You've got a good sign, which is higher lows. Very much, you can see that very easily on that trend. More people holding it, more people buying it. It's a good, very good indicator. You are channeling to the upside, higher highs, higher lows, looking good. Then you can take Fibonacci's from some highs to lows. You can take from that high to that low. That was where that take profit zone was last time. Next high, next low. Again, you are targeting the same area, around that $48 mark. And then more recently, from the high to the low, your target would be on breakout $57. So, looking at this, it's looking good. Long-term trend is the upside. You had the capitulation in 2020. You had the accumulation ready for a breakout. However, you capitulated. That's always an option. You have an accumulation, capitulation, time to buy. Again, that was Black Swan event. You got back into the accumulation zone. You broke out, and then you started your bull market. You started your trend to the upside, and the trend to the upside is looking very good. It's higher highs, higher lows, more people buying it. You are back above your horizontal level of support. So if we move over to the 3-day time frame, you're back above your horizontal support of $38. It looks like you're trying to get back above your moving averages. If you hold these levels, $48 is next for this stock, and after $48 you're targeting $57. For me, if I was, again, not financial advice, if I was looking at this, I would be holding. It would be a hold for me right now. Limit orders set up at 3 different levels depending on how long I want to hold this. One level would be $45. That's my 7. That's a smaller level, but it's so I can secure some profits. $45, $48, $57. Those are my 3 targets. I would be holding this as long as we hold above $38. I am concerned if we break $38, there is quite a bit of a gap. Not only are you just looking at breaking $38 and that's it, you are looking at, if you break $38, that is not the end of the world. What would be the end of the world is breaking $38 and breaking this trend line. You break that trend line, you break $34, then you are looking at $24 as well. So that's the risk. The reward is, right now you're looking good. You're back above $38. You're looking at $45, $48, and $57. Again, not advice, but just some technical levels. Now we're looking at Arb Robotics. Arb Robotics, terrible downtrend. Now it's looking like the accumulation again. Arb Robotics, what does it look like? It looks like something we've seen over and over again. Rocket Lab, you look at it, what happened? Big move to the downside. Accumulation at very low levels. What was the other one we were looking at earlier? Hood. Accumulation at the bottom, then it took off. Alibaba is sort of doing that as well. Accumulation at the bottom. Oh, it's more of a double bottom for Alibaba. What else has done it? Yeah, I mean, if you just look at Hood, look what happened there. That's what you're hoping to happen with ARB. So you look at ARB, and you're looking at this accumulation zone you're in right now. This level.
Brenton Meadows, Aussie Radio Pickers, donated $5 through a super chat. Have we looked at XCN today? Running late today, smiley face.
We haven't looked at it, but thank you for your super chat. We will have a look at it. Thank you for supporting the channel. So yeah, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at this as an accumulation level. Is it going to be is it going to hold? You've had your sudden move to out. You've had your breakout. You've hit your first target. You've come back down. You're testing it again. So to me, it's looking like a risk I would take. What was your actual comment? Can you peek at our can you have a look at our robotics, the new NVIDIA partner, to build better radar for self-driving tech AI? It finally got off support level and bounced. Yeah, looking good. It's looking good. I mean, you do have you're not back above both levels of support. You're back above the accumulation range, but you've got that level of $3 as well, or $2.93. You want to get back above. Why? Because that's the previous wick to the downside. So getting it back above around the $3 level would be being back above support. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking, you're back above your moving averages. You're above your accumulation zone. Get back above $3. You are looking at heading back to $5 quite easily, in my opinion. What you'd also look at is just before $5. If you want to take some profits, you can do a Fibonacci. You can take some profits at $3.70. $4.50 would be the main level. Then you're looking at $5, and then we can look at this again. But if you break $5.18, you're looking at $7. So everything's good. Everything's good with ARB Robotics right now. You're coming back, testing the accumulation zone. You're above support. Getting back above $3 would be even better. And then you're looking at $5 for ARB Robotics. Looking at it on different time frames as well. No bearish divergence. You got overbought previously. On the daily, your MACD is switching from red to green in the coming few days, so that's good. Your RSI is in the bullish control zone, that is good. You look at the weekly, you are heading to the bullish control zone. You're not overbought. Good. Yeah, it's looking great, to be honest. We can add it to our new stock list. ARB Robotics. Let's add it there. Okay. Oh, do we have any more requests? We are only looking at super chat requests right now because we are way over time. Yes, we do. I just forgot. We are looking at XCN. XCN USD. Bounce at support. Bounce at support. Thank you for the super chat. There's not going to be much to say about this token because it's already done most of what it was looking to do. You see this level here, why it's so important to look at these with these wicks. That the reason I had a support level at 0.01821 was because it broke this level of support, came back, tested it as resistance, and then fell back down. So that wick is important. That is the wick that turned support into resistance, or even if you don't want to look at it that way, it's the point where it got back up to, and then it resulted in a 70% correction. So that is the point it got to, and where sellers got out. So it's resistance. Resistance we want to turn into support. What happened recently, that specific level to the penny, is where we had that big correction on the markets. That's where it came down to. That was the buy level. That is the level you bounced 80% in a day. That's the level just like XRP. It was a big correction to downside. What happened next? People probably took profit because it went up 80% in a day. Then you're looking at just like XRP, where you've got the support there. It's just coming down to the downside, and it's had a big wick to downside. It's people took their profits. Now it's slowly consolidating, coming back down. So again, the level was 0.018. It might come all the way back down there. It might stop here. But it's still on its bull trajectory. It's not one I would be buying right now. Again, it can go up another 10x, but I wouldn't be buying this right now. If I was going to buy it, I'll buy at that support level. I would prefer to buy other tokens at this price. However, if you're looking at it, 0.018, it was the target. The target was hit, and in my opinion, you might slowly come back down to that level. If you don't, you might hold this level here, and then what you're looking for is to take out that high. You can take a Fibonacci from that high to that low. The target is also 0.04. For the shorter term trade as well. Is there any news on the RSI? I think this is the last super chat. If anyone wants their requests, you've got about 1 minute before we end the show. Get your request in, and we will cover it. If not, we'll be ending the show. The RSI is no longer overbought. The MACD is heading to the downside. You do have a structure of like a bullish pennant. The support is here. If you do break out, you're looking to target 0.04. If you don't, it's just like XRP. Big move to the downside. It was at the support. It got moved back up. Now you're sitting at some support. If you lose the support, you'll come back down to those lows. If you don't lose the support, you can hold. You can have your breakout, and then move back up to even the 786 or the previous highs. No real news on the MACD is a bit bearish. The RSI is fine. On the 3-day, you're back. You're no longer overbought, and your MACD is fine. So I'm sure this will continue being bullish, whether or not it bounces here or goes back down to its lows at 0.02. I think it will continue being bullish, but I would have taken a fair amount of my profits already. Okay, I think that is the end of the show. Let's share some of these pictures here. We've got Luca with his XRP mug. Thank you very much for supporting the show and buying your mug. Let's add you to the exclusive merch club. Brilliant. We've got Jerry and Alba. Alba is with her mug. It's so great to see Jerry and Alba posting their pictures as well. Amazing. Let's check if there's any more super chats. If not, we'll be ending the show. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you for the super chats, live chat. I haven't done my XRP mug request yet. Anyway, Luca, it's a perk that you get there and then with the merch. It doesn't come with a request. That's not a perk of getting the merch. The perk of getting a merch is you're part of the family. It's supporting the channel. You get added to the merch, the exclusive merch club, and sometimes there and then I might say to you, if you buy some merch now, I'll do you a request. That's just sometimes in the show you have to claim your perk there and then, but you're not entitled to this request, Luca. But it's fine. We'll have a look at ADA. Here we go. ADA USD. But since you posted your picture into Discord, I love it. Here we go. ADA, you're up against some tough resistance. You're actually back below your bull market support band. If the sell-off continues, what you're looking at, and ADA is not looking very bullish right now because of the fact it's below some key resistance, some key support. You have to look at the general market. If Bitcoin continues to move down and sideways, if there's not really anything happening in the markets, they're just moving down, then ADA you're looking at the next level of support. You're looking at either 58 cents, again coming back down to those wicks, where that wick was. Just like all the other coins, you might come all the way back down to that wick. I've seen it time and time again where you have these big wicks, it goes back up, everyone's all bullish again, and then it comes back down to those wicks and even goes lower to those wicks. So that is a possibility, and you are kind of looking at that right now. Which is coming back down to the bottom of the wicks, 0.056. If that breaks, you're looking at 43 cents as well for ADA. If it does turn around, you're looking at next level of resistance around $1 as well. So if it does hold those wick lows, or if it turns around here, you're looking at $1. And then you want to see, is it going to break out of these lower highs? You don't want to continue making lower highs and lower lows because that looks like the trend's going downwards. What you want to then see is getting back above $1, getting back above $1.15, and then going up for your uptrend. Right now, you're looking more bearish than some other coins because you're below your bull market support band. You're below that. You are already breaking down, heading back down to the wick lows. The level of support you're looking at is between 56 cents and 59 cents, and then possibly 42 cents as well. Time to end the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Where is the... Here we go. Please do hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's see if we've got any... Is the extra channel running right now? Let's have a look. Let's see what we can. Just checking if the extra channel's running right now. No, it's not. It's fine. There's nothing we can send you to. I guess we can't have everything. At least the weather is gorgeous in there. Any other comments I've missed? Everyone's talking to each other. Amazing. Please hit the like button. Great fire sale on alts. Yeah, there's a lot of altcoins down. My price prediction for XRP $4 to $5, and I'm probably $10 as well. Can't wait for the Palantir news Martyn has. Yeah, it'll be great. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been another great show again. We'll have a big party for all the merch holders as well. Got a lot going on this month, but I'm excited to share with you what I've been doing. Super Bowl. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Let me know. Post the pictures of the adverts in. Let's see if we get a Ripple advert. I won't be too surprised if we do. Great show, Sensei. Great show. Have a great week, everyone. Yes, have a great week. I might watch the Super Bowl. I've never seen it before. I don't even know where you would watch it, to be honest, James. Like, getting on with it. What's your thoughts on Redwire space partnership with Virgin Galactic? I haven't seen it. Send in the news on Discord. If anyone's not a member, become a member. You get access to Discord. There's a link for the March. Thanks, Sensei. Go Chiefs, says Saab. Brilliant. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye bye. Thank you, James.